today for the very last regular meeting of the semester. So I would assume that everyone here is very confident about their finals exam, right? So first, I would like to wish you all the best on your final exam, especially my final exam. All right, next thing. Today we will have to have an officer transition ceremony today, so we can wait later. And then third of all, I want to say something because it's I feel like it's a very special semester for our club and also Taiwan overall because the pandemic. So we were bound to meet many challenge on the path, but throughout the semester we still prevailed. So we're very proud to be part of it. And then also because this is a graduation season. So I would like to say those are not here. We would like to congratulate our member Lily, Betsy, and many other members are graduating this semester. And also Daryl, all the best for your future career and graduation. All right, come to the chase. Today we still have very insightful and enlightening session. Anything you want to say?
He's graduating.
Oh yeah. Sorry, my brother. Because today you wear like a basketball player. I couldn't picture the image of you. All right, and congratulations to you as well for graduating. Everyone, please. My bad. All right, today we have very exciting and delightful speaker today because two of our speakers today, their resume speaks for itself. They are leaders in every aspect, not only in Toastmaster but also in other groups. They are all leaders, so we are looking forward to their speech later. Also, I'm gonna introduce the helpers to the essential worker for every regular meeting. So first of all, I wanted to introduce our lovely go counter function. All right, thank you, function. And next, I would like to introduce our timer, Leo. You say something?
Hi.
Okay, I'm today's timer.
I believe that all of you are already familiar with the time and rules, so I will briefly get through it. When I raise up, everyone to come to the stage should pay attention to me because I will remind you about the time. So when I raise up the green card, it means that you have been the minimum time requirement. And when I raise up the yellow card, it means that you are going to wrap up your speech quickly. And when I raise up the red card, it means that you are exceeding the time limit. So you should get off the step as soon as possible, or you will be disqualified. And back to TNE.
All right, thank you, Leo. And then moving on, it would be our manners speech session. Well, first of all, our speaker, I'm gonna introduce you for a while. Yeah, our lovely ex-president. And something special is today, this semester, last month, most of us has the glory to attend the white coat ceremony of Heide's. And what a coincidence, today she's going to educate us about something about his department, the occupation therapy. So let's welcome Heide.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Heidi.
Hi, Heidi.
Before my speech, I would like to share a story. Please imagine that if you see someone who are going to stand up from sitting, and his or her pose will be like this. Look similar like this. She will slowly stand up and remain the posture like this for around a few minutes. What will you think about her or him? Will you think that is a weird guy or what happened, something wrong with it? So today I'm going to share about Today my speech topic is about seeing the world from an occupational therapist perspective. So, on 30th of May is a white coat ceremony, and a lot of the TN members are in there and attend my ceremony. But I have to apologize to Jasper. The TN knew that he was not in the photo. I couldn't find the photo. I couldn't find the group photos which includes Jasper in my phone. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm so grateful that a lot of friends attend to this, and also this means my intern life are going to starts from July. And among these 3 years, I can't say I'm an occupational therapist because I haven't go to intern and I haven't passed my exam. But since I already studied occupational therapy for around 3 years, I just want to share something I found. It is quite interesting or it is quite useful that can be applied in our daily lives. When you ask, what is occupational therapy? Actually, the speech I shared last semester, I remember I already introduced about it. And most of the people will mix up occupational therapy with physical therapy. And one day, there's a teacher in our class also asked the same question. She asked us what's the difference between OT and PT. And then the class is the year 3, means the junior. We are already junior, we study for 3 years. But this question is still, this is still a very hard question for us to answer. And a student suddenly came up with a very good answer. He said, we have activity analysis, we have AA. It's a very professional terms to us, and PT doesn't have. So I would like to share some, from now on, I would like to share some special or specific terms about occupational therapy that can let us see the world in a different perspective. So what is activity analysis? Which means when you are carry out an activity, it doesn't mean a game, or it doesn't only means your work. Any activities will be an activities. For example, this one. What is the woman doing? She was drinking, right? So the action of drinking is also an activity. She have to reach the glass, and then we have to analyze how many of the range of motions, the angle of the elbow, she have to use. She has to extend to reach the glass, and then she has to grasp the glass, and she has to take it back to her mouth. Every single action of these actually require a lot of skills of us, just that we haven't conscious about it. Why? This is a manual book. I believe that whenever you buy any electrical appliances or any gadgets, you will get a manual book to teach you how to use it. But when we are born to this world, actually there was no manual book for our mom or for ourselves to use it. We learned the things, or we learned any actions by nature maybe. But there are still some humans, their lack of the skills to learn and acquire those skills. And people think they are weird, and people think they are abnormal. It's just because they are lack of the skills. These are the skills that are required in an activities. For example, the motors, in the whole, it's called performance skills. And among the performance skills, we have motor skills, process skills, and also social skills. So among the motor skills, we can see that what are the skills you need to move. And during the process skills, what are the skills you need to make the flow very fluently? And the most important one, the social skills. Because I would like to share about this. Is because we will always see some weird person in a circle that he or she couldn't say appropriate words or behave very well as you expected in a circle. For example, one of the social skills is approaches and starts. Maybe some of us couldn't have these kind of skills, and they couldn't. When they reach to a new people, they couldn't even know how to start or approach a topic. And when we are talking, it also a skills. We have to learn to terminate the conversation or to conclude it. Also, we have to learn the skills to speak fluently. Sometimes, if you are very tired or if you are very nervous, you are not able to speak very fluently, and you look weird. Also, express the emotions. Sometimes, for example, like me, when I'm very tired, maybe if I actually very happy, but I express the emotion wrongly, that people will think that I'm angry. I don't know why. And also empathizes. I think during the social activities, empathize is a very important skill. But I believe that part of us lack of these skills because sometimes when we are talking to each other, we couldn't empathize and try to understand what people think about us and what people feels in order to make the appropriate reactions. Next one is the motor planning. Now, everyone, please try this one. Please use your finger and then do like this. And close your eyes to do this. Anyone feel to do this? Okay, please open your eyes. Anyone feel to do this or have difficulties of doing this? Or you feel like it is not very fluent, it is not very smooth? Everyone can do this? Okay, I would like to say that I couldn't do this at first because during the clinical observations in this semester, we have to evaluate the children to do this. And I found that because before the evaluation, I have to demonstrate this action to the children. And I found that I actually have the difficulties of getting it a very smooth flow. So I asked teacher, what happened to me? And teacher said, oh, maybe your sensation has some problem because sensation means not only touch, not only the sight. We also have the proprioceptive sensation, means 本体觉, means you have to sense the parts of your body. But I said, I don't think my sensation has any problem because I can tie my hair and also the braids from on the back. So I think I'm not weak at it. And she said, oh, maybe it's because of your motor planning. What is motor planning means when you are carrying out an action, you have to plan which step you have to take out. For example, sometimes when I was very nervous or in hurry, I will find that like I have a lot of things to do. I don't know which things I have to start first. This means motor planning. And I found that this is a very detailed things in our life. I don't know whether do you guys notice it or not. Every one of us actually lack of some skills of ourselves. Just that it is not so obvious that you didn't even notice it. But sometimes for the other people, they have more skills that they are lack of. So that looks weird, and we even abandon them or think that there are something wrong with them. Okay, this is what I see from as an occupational therapist, and I think everyone should we should judge everyone as a very normal human. It's just like, okay, if you can't speak fluently, I can understand you. It's just because you lack of some skills. I also lack of certain skills in other perspective as well. So let's come to a very quick conclusion. There are also some words related to occupational therapy, for example, like reablement, for prevention, health promotion assessments that we can use. And last but not least, I would like to advocate about this, because there's a law for occupational therapists that we have to carry out the interventions to the clients by the doctor's referrals. Without the doctor's medical orders, we cannot do anything to other people. This means the moment when I get the occupational therapist, I couldn't even talk in front of you guys to teach you guys how to prevent some injury or how to prevent something like carpal tunnel syndrome or something. But in another way, if you go out to find some massage, I don't know how to say sifu. Okay, massage. Master, yes, master. Yeah, to help you to massage without any professions improvement, but they are legal, and I will break the law if I'm the occupational therapist and I do this. So I just want you guys to know about this, that it is necessary for us to change the law. Thank you. Back to Tian.